our next item with us because no one does this better than Ring. This is the service that I use at my home, and you're about to see why.
Hello, darling.
Oh, this is nice. Your house is almost on fire.
I think I found your wallet.
This was on your driveway.
I got some of your mail.
We're here to make sure you're okay.
Help me, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
This is why. This is why everybody trusts Ring. It's the #1 name, of course, in home security. Well, now you have your Generation 2 Ring doorbell with night vision and the Ring Assist Plus. Our price was $140 for this. I mean, this is what I use, this is what I have in my home, and that's because my husband's super techie, and he's like, I'm gonna read through every review, I'm going to look through every detail, and I'm gonna make sure I get the best overall. Well, here it is, baby. You cannot do better than Ring. Our price is $80 off. This is well over half off for this new configuration here, and we are going to have Lori Leland show you how easy it is to install, how easy it is to use, and why the $15 flex pay is an absolute steal here, especially when you consider the free shipping and handling.
Yeah, girl, this is your way to get Ring. Yep. This is the name synonymous with knowledge, awareness, safety, security, feeling better in our homes, because this gives us eyes on our homes no matter where we are in the country or in the world. And Ring, oh my gosh, they really invented the whole idea of DIY home security in a simple and easy way. So this is your opportunity right here, right now, to get Ring, a Ring video doorbell, actual Ring product, brand new boxed, not refurbished, for the best price we have ever done. This is Generation 2 built-in battery, so you don't have to deal with a battery at all. It's already built right in. Here's how easy it's going to be for you to install. All you're going to do is mount this little mounting plate right here. Then you just pop it right on, and that's it. It's installed, right? Simple, easy. Now, you can use it with that built-in battery alone. So if you have maybe a spot at your home, maybe it's your back door, or maybe it's your side door where you want to be able to put a doorbell and you don't have one currently, you're going to be able to add this wherever you have Wi-Fi. But if you do happen to have a working doorbell, you can hardwire this one and replace that doorbell with your brand new Ring video doorbell. So 2 ways to use it, either battery operated or you can hardwire it. We love the options here. It just makes it super versatile for you. But the great thing about this is it's sealed to the elements. It works in all weather conditions, sun, sleet, snow, rain, you name it. And it is standing watch, standing guard.
Yes.
Outside of your home, your business, your property, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're gonna get smart motion alerts that you're gonna be able to look at right on your phone. You can see exactly what is happening in real time when you get that motion alert. It comes in just like a text message. So this one right here on the table, I aimed it right here at me and you. I can see us in this frame. It's 155-degree wide angle
because
view.
I'm to the side of it.
Girl, you're all the way over here, which is so funny that it can even pick it up. You're like parallel to it.
Yeah, it's facing you, and I'm looking at the side. I can't even see the camera. So
that's how wide this wide angle is. So we can see all the way to the side of it and all the way to this side, which is crazy how much view you're gonna be able to get. And see what I did right here in the free Ring app? I simply took it from this way to this way. I flipped it, and now I can see this huge visual. The other thing that I think is so important here, you can pinch and zoom in. So you're gonna be able to pinch and zoom. If someone is trying to steal from you or take a package off of your front porch, you could probably pinch and zoom in and see identifying characteristics, right? You can see what their hoodie says. You can see if they have any identifying tattoos. You can see with Ring. The other thing you could do is you could talk. You could simply tap the button right here at any moment and say, hey, I don't like what you're doing. Or drop the package, or hey, stop it. And they're gonna run the other way. So this is a deterrent. It connects you to your home. It gives you eyes. It gives you peace of mind. And it also gives you a voice, all in one incredible, incredible item from Ring.
It's so user-friendly, and the whole Ring suite, everywhere you go, you're always going to be able to say, maybe later I want to get this one, or I want to get this camera at this part of my home. Well, Ring is always going to be the name that is first that you're going to find. If you have the Ring doorbell already, combining them into the single app is super, super simple. So it just creates a lifetime of ease of use and reliability. But most of all, this is where 99.9% of entry is going to be there at the front. And with most cameras, they're not able to actually get your attention if they're trying to. So if someone's at the door and they go to ring a doorbell and there's not a doorbell, I hope you were paying attention to your phone when they arrived at the front of your house, otherwise you didn't know. With the Ring doorbell, you're going to know when they're there, you're going to get the alert, you'll be able to tell them to leave the package or leave the food or leave the groceries or just leave.
Just
Whatever
leave.
it is,
Just
leave.
leave. Exactly.
But it's the most user-friendly and now the most cost-friendly option we've seen. $140 is well worth it, even if it only gives you that peace of mind for the $140. That's not the flex pay, it's not ongoing, that's the one time. But today we took well over half of that off, and it's $59.99. With our 4 flex and free shipping, you'll get it shipped right away for $15. And as soon as you mount it and set it, it's not like it's wiring into your home. You're not hiring anyone to come set it up. You could do this in 2 minutes.
You can have it up and out of the box, set up in 2 minutes. You're just gonna charge it like you charge a cell phone. If you are using it battery operated, not hardwired, about every 4 to 6 months, you're gonna get a notification in the app to bring it inside and recharge it. Again, it's on this really simple, easy mount. So all you do is you just pop it right off, bring it inside, recharge it, and you can use it over and over and over again really, really easily that way. Or if you hardwire it, you never have to bring it in again because it's being powered by your home. But you're also getting with this incredible bundle something that we don't always throw in. This is called Ring Assist Plus. This is a $40 value just for this program.
Wow.
And what it's gonna do is it's gonna triple your warranty. So everybody gets a 1-year warranty with their Ring product. This is taking you up to a 3-year warranty, and it's included. The other thing you're getting is 24/7 customer support right here in America by an actual Ring employee. This doesn't go to an international call center with people that don't know anything about the product. This goes to an actual Ring expert, and they can talk you through setup, mounting, app, any of the things that you might have questions or problems with. If you're buying this for a loved one who lives in another state, they can help talk them through every step of the process so you don't have to be there. But then that loved one, maybe it's your mom and dad, maybe it's your grandparents, they can share their doorbell with you. So right here in that same one Ring app that you mentioned, everything lives in this ecosystem. You can have all the cameras at your house, you can sort them by cameras at your parents' house, you can all have Ring, and you could all be sharing and interacting together and seeing what's happening at your folks' house. I love this because someone in my mom's neighborhood, she lives in a 55 and up neighborhood, we're trying to take advantage of her. And I saw them coming and going from her house, and I talked through it, and I said, hey, what's going on? You guys, it's gotta be a short visit. I'm gonna come pick up my mom in 15 minutes. And I will tell you, they said hi to her at the door and then they walked away.
Wow.
But they were coming in and staying too long.
Yeah.
They were talking to her about finances. All this stuff was going on, and I was able to put a stop through it simply by talking through my Ring.
Ooh, I want that for when my daughter's old enough to have her own place.
Oh yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
her
stop
dorm?
For every guy who comes to the door.
For her apartment? Absolutely. Be like, hi, what are you doing there? Just talk right through it.
Well, and to be able to actually have, you know, your eyes on where you want to have them is so nice. And eventually you may want to build. Maybe you want to have one in the home or one in the back, one on the side of the home. You'll be able to hear what people are saying. You'll be able to speak back to them. You'll be able to see it in real time. They'll be able to ring the doorbell to tell you that they're there. Even if you're not getting that alert, you will then hear the doorbell. This is how you upgrade your life with just a single step of just mounting it on the door and not calling a bunch of electricians, and then they're looking and they're going, well, I've never seen this hardware before. I don't know how it works.
Right.
You're going to drive down your street and over half the people there are already using Ring, and it's for this reason.
That's exactly right. And if anything bad happens to your home, if anyone is, and maybe it's for the phone moments. Here's David.
What is happening?
Dancing. He's dancing. He's dancing. He came to the door. Go, David. Look at this. I think he's at his son's door or maybe his grandson's door. And look how much fun they're having. I mean, this keeps you connected to your home for the fun moments.
Yes.
But also for the times where you do have a package delivered and someone is going to try to steal it off your porch. This happened to Suzanne Runyon. She was telling a story about how they were not home. They were on their boat. You could be anywhere in the country or in the world and you can see what's happening. So they were on their boat, had a bunch of packages delivered, and there was a kind of a transient guy walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning in front of her house.
Wow.
So she was able to call the authorities. They came to the house. They checked to make sure, you know, the guy had walked away by then, and they hid her packages for her. And they were talking to her through the Ring video doorbell the whole time. So it was so helpful, right?
It's so helpful to have that ability to do the two-way talk. The quality is excellent. The software that is used in Ring is the top of the line. There just comes a time where you want something to be simple, where you want it to be a name that you trust, a name that you've heard, that you've seen. Of course, you want it to be about, 70% off. That doesn't hurt.
I mean, that helps too, right? I love a great
doesn't
sale.
hurt. And you could always, get it mailed to you for $15. See if you can hang a photo, you can hang your ring. If you have any smartphone or a smart tablet, you're gonna be able to set it up. They have made it so smooth and seamless to get this aligned with people's devices where they're going to be monitoring their Ring cameras, whether it's on their smartphone, whether it's Android, Apple, it doesn't matter, on those tablets, that it really is the reason our family went with it, because I'm not Lori. I am not technically savvy. And I am going to give up on something if it's too complicated, and that's why this is the one that we use. That's why I have this by my front door. So this is where we landed, by the way, after trying a couple others, just because the frame rate was too slow. It was too choppy. The software wasn't updated. There was no tech support. The tech support was hired out from somewhere where the people weren't able to actually help. Maybe the company didn't even exist anymore. This is your security. This is your home. These are your loved ones. They deserve the best of the best. So why give the woman you're gonna marry a plastic ring pop? This is how you do the real deal. This is the ring.
Right.
And it's the best price we've ever had for $15. Even if you have other security cameras already that aren't Ring, that's fine. Just use this one for by the door.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it just makes so much sense. These are the
Yes.
innovators of this type of technology. Here I am showing you. So this is, again, that beautiful visual that you're getting on your Ring, 155-degree wide-angle view. If you do not have a Ring and something bad happens at your house, the authorities come to your house and say, do you have a Ring? And if you don't, then they go to your neighbors and ask your neighbors if they have a Ring. And they are gonna look at that footage then to help track down the person that caused whatever happened. But take a look at this real quick. So beautiful visual, gorgeous color. We're gonna drop those studio lights real quick, because we want to show you that infrared night vision. You also have a setting you can turn on or off for that color night vision as well. So that's something that you can add to the mix here if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and zoom out just a little bit. We're going to show you that night vision. So it changes, and it is so beautiful and bright. You can still see hot pink. You can still see what I'm wearing right here. Look at how illuminated and glowing it is.
I can't see you at all. It's pitch dark in here.
We're standing like not too, I mean, not,
Like
we're
this
about
is what
5
it looks
feet.
like in our studio right now.
It's
People
dark.
at home are seeing how dark it is.
And look at that, and it's gonna make that adjustment as soon as it hits maximum peak darkness into that infrared night vision, but still with colorization. So you can see identifying characteristics, you can see what people are wearing, you can tell what they look like, and they are caught on camera if they tried to do anything at your home. And I do believe, like I said a moment ago, that this is a deterrent. So honestly, Natasha, if someone sees that you have a Ring product, they are going to stop in their tracks, and they're gonna head to another home and maybe even another neighborhood, especially as we see these kind of popping up, like you said, in more and more homes.
Yes.
This really and truly is the ultimate deterrent.
It's the best way to have eyes on the most important part of your home.
What can we do for you?
Look
No,
at
I
this.
think you have the wrong
They're just
house,
talking
sir.
in real
Oh,
time.
hi, sir. You must have the wrong house.
What you doing?
He's looking under the mat for a key.
Wow.
Look at this guy.
Wow.
You got the wrong house. I love what that guy said. The homeowner said through it.
Don't do it.
What
Don't
did he say?
do it.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Camera.
I once scared a possum away through my Ring.
Did you? Did you really? They're kind of crazy looking.
They are crazy. Like, I didn't
What
want to
did
go
you
sit.
say?
I just screamed through my Ring cam.
Good for you. That's so great. I mean, that's definitely a way to do it for sure.
The fact that I know
scare
how
them
to
away.
use the app, that's the thing for me. You know, I can still barely even draft an email. I am not exaggerating here. And I can open my Ring app. I can look and see, when was the action. I can see what's happening in real time. It's the way that you're always going to have the perfect foundation to build upon your home security if you are starting that.
Yeah,
or
you can
maybe
add cameras.
Exactly, and
Yep.
it's so easy to add them. It's almost like you always have this assistant who's doing all the technical complication stuff for you. That's why Ring is so popular. It is the most user-friendly, easy, and just technically smooth
So
way
smooth.
to have your security. And so simple. This is it. You're not going to be, looking through a bunch of different buttons or different, do I have to do this and plug it into that? And where does the solar go? Do I have enough light there for the solar? Don't worry about it. Although for some homes, maybe that's perfect. This is great, especially if you're someone who has a shaded area, so you can't use that solar. It's perfect if you have apartment living or you're renting or it's a condo, so you're not able to wire and hire or maybe put the solar on the roof. Maybe you're on a second floor. It doesn't need the sun. It's charging. The charge will last months. Mine lasts lasts around 6 months before it ever says that it needs a recharge, and that
Yep.
just happens in a couple hours. You get a notice well ahead, by the way. It will continue to text you and make sure that you do
starting
it.
to get low. So you have weeks and weeks of notice typically.
Which is what I like, because I wait till the very last second.
Yeah, me too. I do too. And then if you are going to create that Ring ecosystem, you can add indoor cameras. They're super affordable, but like you said, they all populate in that one simple and easy app. You can see everything. This is the way to stay safe in your home. This is the way to have eyes. This is the way to have a voice. Talk about a deterrent and just the easiest way into Ring. We've never had a better way with a better bundle. You're getting that Ring Assist Plus too. So that's customer support for a lifetime.
Thank you so